So you go throughout your life like this for maybe a couple decades, maybe 1 decade, maybe only a few years. But you end up getting used to it. You just wake up every day, you are fed well, you're rather comfortable, and this is really the only reality you know. Now one day, this is where it gets interesting, you wake up and you're free to go, and you're unlocked from these chains. And you realize, I can leave if I want to. But the thing... Oh well. The thing is, as I was saying, people don't usually like change. So, they're sort of afraid of the unknown. We all are. Whether we like to admit it or not, we all are. And this prisoner, who has just been freed, you're scared of the unknown. So you stay where you are, where you're being fed, you're rather comfortable, and you know it's safe. Now one day, your curiosity gets to you. So you unleash yourself from the chains, and you look to your side and you see there's another person just like you, chained in the exact same way, who you didn't even know existed. Pretty crazy, right? I mean, given that you don't even know that what's going on except for what's on the wall, to see another human being just like you, that would be pretty insane to see at first. So then you turn around, and you see that these talking shadows have been talking puppeteers. So really, your whole life has literally been a lie. So you keep going out, and you go outside of the cave. And the light, it's daytime by the way, the light is blinding to you. And in fact, you can't see for a few minutes, and it hurts your eyes. You're thinking, should I go back? No, I really want to know why I'm doing this. So, you go outside, and you stay there, and eventually your eyes adjust. And you see forests, you see flowers, millions of different colors, you see people, you even start talking with people, and you realize, I can't believe I didn't do this earlier. This is the best day of my life. And you realize that there's literally an entire different world and an entire different life waiting for you outside of this cave. So, you go back to the cave, and you talk to your fellow prisoners, and you're like, look, this is really cool, you're gonna love this. The only issue is, as you're walking in there, you start stumbling a bit because you can't see. And the prisoners see this once they turn around to see you. And from their perspective, you left the cave being able to see, and you came back and you're blind. Why would they have any good reason to go? Because they don't know what's out there. They only know that they're safe and happy in this cave. Well, eventually you convince one of the other prisoners, and they go out with you, and they realize, oh my god, this hurts so bad. But then, after that, they see that there is actually an entire new life and a new world waiting for them. And that was the best thing that they've ever done for themselves, and they're thankful to you. Now, that might seem, the story 2,000 years ago about a cave, how I'm trying to relate this to graduation, that might seem impossible, but I swear, just give me a little bit more time and I can do it. So, how does this apply to you guys? Now, obviously, Silu isn't a cave, and we aren't prisoners. The only exception is that both Silu and caves do have a fair amount of ceiling leaks, but we'll just leave that out for the moment. But, we are used to our lives right now, just like the prisoners were in their caves. They're sheltered, such as we are. Our only focus is our grades and home life. Their only focus was just eating and watching the shadows for entertainment. And so, we are used to that, and we don't know what to expect. And we know that after we graduate, we're going into an entirely different world. Whether we're going to college or not, or whether we're going to trade school, or we're just going to work in Seattle, doing whatever, it's still going to be completely different. And it's going to be uncomfortable at many points. Just like the prisoner was blinded, we will be blinded in our own ways, struggling financially, maybe struggling through work, school is hard. It's going to be difficult. But just as the prisoner saw that there's this beautiful life waiting for him, we will have the exact same thing. If we push, just like we have been, we're going to experience a great new life waiting for us. And one thing we can also remember is not to be afraid to ask for help. It can be anything as small as finance. If you don't know where you're going economically, give Dave Ramsey a call. He knows everything. Now, if you call his show, be careful because he will roast you like crazy. if you're not making good decisions, but I promise you it's worth it. Now, it could be anything as big as you need life advice. You don't know where to go in life, and that's okay. Remember that it's okay to not know what you're doing. Ask your parents, ask family, ask friends or teachers, and they can help you out. I promise you that. Now, where am I trying to go with all this? Well, I think that if all of you guys work extremely hard and you go and you push through those uncomfortable situations that life is going to throw at you, you're going to all have very successful lives. And I do truly believe that. And you might be saying, oh, he's just saying that to sound good and all that. But no, I genuinely believe that. And the reason why is because you're here. It's not like it was easy to get here, because we've all had finals, exams, essays, speeches, and presentations that we didn't want to do, that we've spent sleepless nights working at, but we've gotten here. And if we can do this, then maybe it might be a little bit harder, but I guarantee you we can all do this. And we can all help each other too, because I know that we're all a pretty close-knit group, and if we need advice or something, just ask your fellow classmates, ask anyone, ask me, and I guarantee you that all of you guys can have very successful lives as long as you keep pushing as far as you have been. And I must say it's a pretty big honor to be graduating with you guys, because you guys do truly mean a lot to me, and I really hope that you guys have great success in the rest of your lives. And I've probably gone way over my speech time limit, so I'm going to leave you guys at that. Thanks for having me.